Fellow divers describe Brett Hemphill as the ultimate explorer, a man who loved adventure and broke records in the sport of cave diving. Hemphill died last week while exploring a deep cave system in Texas. Divers recovered his body late yesterday. Fox 13's Jordan Bowen is joining us in studio now. Jordan, you actually talked to a diver who's not only close friends with Hemphill, he was with him when they got separated.
That's right, Chris. His name is Andy Pitkin, and he has known Hemphill for more than 15 years and has been on numerous dives with him. During this particular dive, Pitkin says he was surveying a new passage when Hemphill somehow got away from him.
Brett was unique. Nobody else in the world like him. He was just so engaging to everybody.
56-year-old Brett Hemphill, an avid cave diver who friends say loved to explore, set new dive records, and make new discoveries.
He had this ability just to get on everybody's wavelength so quickly. And he made you feel like, you know, even after you just met him, that he'd been your friend all his life.
Last Wednesday, October 4th, Hemphill and his close friend Andy Pitkin did a cave dive here at Phantom Springs in Texas. This is video from one of their previous dives there. It's about 5 hours west of San Antonio. They began in 450 feet of water on a new exploration to go deeper. Pitkin describes what happened when they reached 570 feet deep.
I was surveying the new passage, which is fairly typical. It's very typical for what we do, and which is a very absorbing task, and you don't really have a lot of ability to watch what your buddy is doing. So it's really your buddy's responsibility to stay with you.
As Pitkin explains, during dives like these, as they go deeper, they use long rolls of nylon and secure it to various parts of the cave as they deepen. That way they can follow the nylon to find their way out. They had just secured the nylon to the cave at 570 feet.
He was not around when I'd finished surveying, although I was aware that he was nearby for much of the time I was surveying because I could see his light moving around. When I had finished surveying, I looked around for him, and usually I would see him then. And on this occasion, I couldn't find him.
That's when Pitkin says he thought Hemphill had headed out before him, but after heading back, he realized he hadn't. So he went back a final time to look for him, but the visibility was poor, making it too dangerous to go any deeper.
The correct course of action in that situation was to try to wait for him. So I started up slowly, expecting that he would catch me up at some point, or hoping that he would catch me up at some point, but he never did.
And Hemphill was a native of Dave City. His body was recovered from the cave late yesterday. We're told his family is now in the process of making funeral arrangements. Pitkin says Hemphill is responsible for setting several cave diving records and says if the 570-foot depth on this particular dive is confirmed, it would beat the current U.S. underwater cave diving record in Missouri, set by more than 100 feet. Chris?
So if they confirm that, then this record's his, even though it cost him his life in some ways, setting it. Hopefully they can confirm that, and that can be, part of his legacy. Thanks, Jordan.